What's up, Jake?
What a
Just so you know, we are on stream.
okay.
So, What's up, everybody? Diamond King 5923 coming at you with episode 6 of the Pirates Rebuild series. Also, NM54 Gold Ops is here, as always, because, Jake and I are never not in a party together when we're both online. So, make sure to go check out his San Francisco Giants as he just wrapped up the 21. No, he just finished September call ups in his 21 season. So go check that out and look at the trades that he made. There's 5 videos out, I believe. Or there will be 5 videos out tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's 3 San Francisco ones, and then there's a couple tips and tricks in between. But anyways, we are going to recap the moves that we made. And there's a couple that I know Jake really liked. So we're going to start right off the bat with our new pitching rotation. So we got JT Brubaker as the ace of the rotation, followed by Tyler Anderson. We still have a young and improving Mitch Keller. Don't know how I feel about that. That might be one of those guys that we might have to abandon at some point. We'll see what happens. He is up to a 74, so the potential's there. Bro is our ace down in AAA, but we did bring in veteran Wade Miley. So we do have veteran Tyler Anderson and Wade Miley. Again, we're not quite ready to have Ponce and Quinn Priester up, but if you come all the way down here, and as you see, there's our first round draft pick in Jack. Yahore is a 64, but he's working out of the pen. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Bullpen, this is a little more, this is about the same. Kyle Crick, as you guys saw, we did pick up Jace Fry from the Chicago White Sox at the deadline last year. We did sign him to an extension. We have Tyler Bachelor, who pitched really well for us as Jake sneezes.
I apologize. I
You're
meant
good.
to mute my mic. I
You're
didn't get
fine.
it in time.
David Bednar up to a 64. So you're starting to see these guys kind of develop. Sam Howard, and we did lose Dwayne Edwards Jr. He kind of struggled with an 8 ERA, so no big deal with that one. Again, Chris Stratton just keeps going down, so he is probably the closer down in AAA. You come over here, this is another pickup, Steve Csack, a longtime Mariners closer, comes over from Philadelphia after 2 seasons with them, is now the closer here in Pittsburgh. Again, kind of that older guy looking to rejuvenate himself, more like a Jason Grilli from the 2013 to 2015 Pirates. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And Clay Holmes, down here in AAA, working on his control, is still a little wild at 28. He did get a 1-year extension against my better judgment, but he's here. This is where it gets good. So we keep the same 2 catchers, but right there is hometown man Max McDowell lurking, 68, 26-year-old, starting to maybe compete for that, platoon spot with Michael Perez. But then you go further down, and McDowell has Miguel Amaya, who we got from the Chicago Cubs. I can't remember who we traded to the Cubs, but we did get Miguel Amaya out of that trade, and then we got
That was the closer, I think.
No, Rich Rod went to the Astros. Who did I trade to the
Feliz?
Yes, Michael Feliz to the Cubs. Thank you. And we got Miguel Amaya out of that deal. So 66 overall, 21-year-old. And then we just have Christian Bethancourt, who's just kind of chilling here in single A. But then here's where it gets good. We have 22-year-old Gabriel Marino in double A. Didn't quite beat out Amaya for that platoon spot in triple A, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And then Andy Rodriguez, which is a catcher that the Pirates got from the Mets in who did we trade to the Mets this offseason? Anyways, I'm blanking. I can't think, but we did get him from the Mets. So Andy Rodriguez, 21 years old, working that platoon with Gabriel Marino down in Double A. We go to first base, Alex DeGotti. We got him in a trade, a big trade. I'm just going to say it's a big trade with Houston, as he was part of the Moran deal, as we bring in Alex DeGotti to play first base. We do transition Mujica. That's not how you say his name. Oh, I wish Johnny was on. Alexander Mojica, maybe? Or is it Mojica? I think it
It
is
might be
Mojica.
Mojica. That sounds right.
So Alexander Mojica comes from playing third base, is now transitioned to first base, up to a 61 from his 55 at third. So Mason Martin stays there to see potential down there in AAA platooning with Mojica. And then Jody Tonis was a free agent signing, and we brought him in just for fun to be the double A first baseman. He's a 41, probably won't progress into anything. We'll need to improve that down the line. You go to second base, big battle here with Kevin Kramer and Joe Panic to be the guy. Kevin Kramer, the veteran of the Pirates, does know the system. We felt that he would be the good guy to platoon with Newman. Newman's also most likely going to be platooning at shortstop, so we'll see what happens. But we do have Joe Panic down here in AAA, kind of, rotating with Nick Gonzalez, because Nick Gonzalez is our starter down in AAA, already up to a 71. Had a great year last year in AAA. And down in Double A. And then we have Steven Almize in Double A. Third base, Cabrine Hayes and Wilmer Defoe. Nothing changed there. And we have Dylan Busby platooning at third base with Joe Panic in AAA. Rodolfo Castro just kind of chilling there. And Hunter Owens. Oh no, Castro's our Double A, and he's platooning with Owens in Double A at third. Shortstop, O'Neal Cruz finally makes his awaited regular season debut tonight against the Chicago Cubs, starting at shortstop. He will be the primary shortstop with Eric Gonzalez platooning. As I said, Eric Gonzalez can play third, short, second, outfield. He can play all over the place, so you'll probably see him all over the place.
That's a shortstop?
Yeah, Eric Gonzalez.
Okay. I was surprised that you kept him around, because I thought you weren't a big fan of him.
There's a story behind it.
Okay.
So Eric Gonzalez is still here because I really needed a depth player that was a veteran, because we have so many young guys platooning that we needed that veteran presence, so that if I don't feel comfortable with one of the guys that are super young, I can send them down and Gonzalez is able to play. And again, Cole Tucker platooning with G1 Bay. G1 Bay is actually starting at short. Tucker's starting at second, and Peguero is down in Double A. Nicely progressing. Was a 58 up to a 61, so we'll probably see him up to a 64, 65 by the end of the year. And then Escato, we got in a trade, 19-year-old, 53 C potential, and he'll be in when Peguero needs a break. Left field, this is what everybody's wanted to see. He will 100% be the why am I blanking? What's it called? Oh man. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. What's the video thing called when you take a picture of it?
I don't know what you're referring to.
So it's the things that we work on Fonto.
Oh, a thumbnail.
A thumbnail, thank you. It wasn't processing my head. I was like, thumbnail, it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like a tack that you put in the wall. But yeah, thumbnail. So McCutcheon back in Pittsburgh. This was a big decision between me, Jake, and Johnny. We felt we got him for 2 years, $9 million. He's 35. We all agreed that he should retire at 37, but you know how baseball works. He may not retire. The hope is that he retires. He's the big guy on campus. And Pedro Leon, great guy, got him in the trade with Houston. Houston gave us a lot of prospects in that Moran and Rich Rodriguez trade. So we got Pedro Leon, left fielder, 69-23, B potential. So we're really excited about Leon. We're in number 26, as you guys can already tell. Adam Frazier, who was in the trade with Gabriel Moreno from the Blue Jays. So Adam Frazier no longer on this team. I know we didn't get it done at the trade deadline. If you guys have watched the previous videos, we did move him during off-season meetings or winter meetings. So Adam Frazier finally gets to go compete for World Series down there in Toronto with everything that they have going for them. So that's our left fielder. Switch over to center. We still have Brian Reynolds. A story about Brian Reynolds. If you missed the last video, we did have an opportunity to get the best catching prospect in the game, and we turned it down. Some may think I'm crazy, but Johnny and I both talked. We both think that this is one of the moves that the Pirates will hold on to. They really liked him down in what they saw in Oklahoma. So they're really hoping Brian Reynolds is one of those guys that can turn it around, more like this guy that did it when he came up from the University of Florida and Andrew McCutchen. So Reynolds did stay around. Alfred gets a 1-year prove-it deal with Swaggerty in the lurks. And as you can see, Jared Oliva, we have given up on him. He is down in single A. Our starting center fielder in triple A is Sammy Ciani. And Lolo Sanchez is our starter in double A, but don't look too far because Hudson Head, here he comes, 57B potential, was a 52 last year. Now Hudson Head is making waves. And then David Carrasco, again, our speedy outfielder, potential of 73, could platoon, could be a good bat off the bench. We go into right field, and our right field is just an absolute disaster, but it's okay. So we have Phillip Evans playing right field. He played left last year. We brought McCutchen in. Phillip Evans has a decent arm, a little bit better than, not as good as McCutchen, so we put him in right field, so he has that straight path to the catcher where McCutchen has to kind of do it at an angle. So we leave Evans there. Kai Tom is not the starting right fielder. He did finally get a number besides 60. He's wearing 5. We get Luke Raley in a Dodgers trade where we traded for Luke Raley and we sent Dustin Fowler to the Dodgers, which is kind of a 1-for-1 deal. This guy I am super, super excited about. I'm hoping that he can progress. He's 24, Jordan Brewer, 64 A potential. Another good prospect that we got from the Astros. And then here's our... Go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of the word Brewer, I had a guy comment on one of my Giants franchise videos today and say I should do a franchise with the Brewers next. I was kind of puzzled.
Yeah, we can't do that. We're Pirate fans.
I was like, it's an interesting idea. I'll keep it in mind, but...
You could do it March to October. And then there's Ken Hennessy, the right fielder, 18 years old, the second best pick in that draft, the guy we wanted after Jack Leiter. We get Ken Hennessy, and it's all ready to go. So there's a lot of potential on this down in AAA. We could probably win the AAA title this year. But let's go ahead and look at our AAA roster. So the guys we are most excited for are Nick Gonzalez, Cody Ponce, and of course Quinn Priester, who may make his debut this year. We may hold off. He's only 20. He's kind of in that Strasburg territory with his stuff, so we'll see what happens. And then we are really excited to see what Travis Swaggerty does this year. Kind of a prove-it deal as well. So let's go ahead and get into the game. Wow. MLB, could you be any more generic? We're on the road again at Chicago.
I love it.
They couldn't have changed that up. Like, they couldn't have at least had us open up the year with Chicago? No, we're redoing 2021's season. Holy cow.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good match.
Jake, go look at Twitter.
And the Chicago Cubs.
Contreras had a no-hitter through 6, 2 walks and 11 Ks.
It's finally here. Welcome to our
I might have to go find him and bring him back in.
Who is that?
So that's a double A guy that came in internationally, and he is just a stud. He has great stuff.
Hey, hopefully he develops quickly.
Right? So as you can see, we do have a tough opponent on the mound today with Syndergaard, who signed with the Cubs. Probably should have done a whole video on who Chicago got, because this team is kind of unrecognizable. But Michael Conforto makes a mistake out there in center, and this might be a leadoff. We're going to go double. Nice hit by Kevin Newman down, as it goes right over Conforto's head. And here it is, the most anticipated at-bat of the year. Kutch takes the first pitch.
Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
I will just say, Jake, I wish we would have had these script jerseys when Kutch was here, because that 22 looks so nice.
The 0-1 pitch.
I know what you mean, dude. Those script jerseys are like my favorite.
That was the hat I just got, was the script alternate.
I mean, there's probably nothing stopping you from ordering a custom script McCutcheon jersey.
Here comes the 1-2.
So one thing we are working on this year is being more patient. As you guys saw in the last couple of videos, I do have no patience batting, so we're going to try to be a little more patient this year, and we just let that go right down the middle as I was talking. So Kutch strikes out first at bat. As you can see, we did give O'Neal Cruz 16. Opposite of 61. He gets a piece of that one, but that's foul. So, Jake, it looks like it is going to be the Vegas Athletics, probably.
I like that idea. I'm sure there's still a long ways to go in that process, but
yeah,
I don't mind that.
And then, I don't know. I know they want to expand, so I wouldn't be shocked if Montreal and Nashville still don't get a team. My thing is, I don't think you can expand two teams in the same year. That'd be crazy.
Nah, the problem with that would be the draft for it, or whatever process they use to get the players on the roster. I don't know. That might be too much.
Yep. Well, O'Neal Cruz, much like McCutcheon, flies out. And Kevin Newman's still stranded on second. What? Thor at 13 pitches already. 100-mile-an-hour sinker. That's insane. And we're not going to get Newman around. Brian grounds out to end the top half of the first.
Striding in is Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
The Cubs keep Rizzo at leadoff. He played there most of the season last year, but didn't think he was going to stay.
And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Get him before they got him for an illegal block in the back.
Count still at 1-2.
What are you doing?
Playing that LDA game.
You guys in playoffs yet?
And another foul ball.
No. Week 15, I think. We advance tonight if you want to play your game at some point. Doubt you have time, though.
You know, I mean, I have all night. I don't work tomorrow morning, which is super nice.
Well, maybe give it a play then.
Might, as we finally get Anthony Rizzo on 7 pitches to strike out with a high sinker.
Bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Off the plate and away.
Where the heck is David Bodie playing this game? You can't see lineups. Oh, that sucks. Really want to see where Bodie was playing.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on.
So I really think I need to bolster that first base position.
It up the first baseline.
I mean, DeGaudie's nice and all since he plays every position in the infield, but
Mason
we
Martin
definitely
should
need a
be
first
knocking
baseman.
on the door.
Yeah, he didn't really progress last year. He played too.
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't have him. He only went up 2 overalls.
And that one yanked just foul.
You know, Mason Martin's supposed to be that future slugger for the Pirates.
Yeah. Well, keyword.
I hope.
Supposed to be.
Grounded straight into the shift.
Right.
O'Neal Cruz right there. Bang, bang, play. 1, 2, 3, go the Cubbies.
Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pirates ambush Thor. Well, that's right to the center fielder.
Right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Stepping up is Phillip Evans. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
So Evans has a 1-year extension with the Pirates. So he's one of those guys that has to prove it if he's worth keeping as a starter going forward or if it's time to move on.
So he didn't do well enough to get traded.
No.
And throws from the right side and stands at 5'10".
Or, you know, he might do well enough that if you're selling at the deadline,
Could be moved.
moved.
The guy I'm watching in the rotation is Anderson, Wade Miley, and probably Kyle Crick. Because Crick didn't do well enough last year to be moved. 2-2 count to Evans. Thor goes way outside trying to get him fishing with the slider. Which San Diego Studios did a great job of remaking Thor. Nice beard, nice hair, did a great job with that. And Thor comes right down the middle.
Right center. Long run for the right fielder.
That's right, too.
Nice play there. 2 away.
Don't like that they don't zoom in on the players anymore when they get the out. I have no clue who's out there and right. I think that's Ian Happ. Might be Conforto.
Number 17.
So here is number 17. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
See what DeGaudie can do.
Couldn't
Yeah,
lay off
nice
the
pitch. Sinker inside. We swung. We were way late on that one.
high fly
DeGaudie's just going to fly out to shallow center field.
gets there for the catch.
Happ is in center, so Conforto's in right.
Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the
Still have no clue who's in left. We'll have to figure that one out.
At the plate now is Michael Conforto. Set to lead off the home half for the second. Down and
Nice pitch by Brubaker. Looks like his control of the slider has gotten a lot better from last year.
A good take there on that pitch.
called strike at the knees. 1-1.
This is one of the guys the Pirates really want to hold on to and build around him with this rotation, along with Mitch Keller.
Behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Sort of in that Garrett Cole and Charlie Morton
Lifted in the air out to
era.
center field. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls
And
it
Kutch
off.
makes the catch for out number 1 to start
And that's
second.
the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth. The center fielder.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls
Lots of iconic Pirate numbers in the field. 22 McCutcheon, 16 Aramis Ramirez, 24 Brian Giles. Lots of historic Pirate numbers out there, along with Barry Bonds.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first
And you
pitch
got
to him is in there for a called strike 1.
AJ Burnett on the mound. So a lot of numbers here that are familiar to Pirate fans.
Fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done
Brubaker
that.
not able to strike out Happ with the sinker high.
Pretty deep into this one.
The The next 0-2.
So 0-2 count. Just going to try to waste one here.
To the left side. Scooped
Nice play by Cabrine at third
and
for
there's
out number 2.
Batting six, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Base is empty, 2 away.
Wilson Contreras coming off a big year, bat 245 with 23 homers and 77 RBIs. So we'll have to see what Contreras does this year. One of the Cubs in a contract here. DeGaudy, nice play, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for Brubaker.
And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the
Maybe
Cubs.
DeGaudy is the future first baseman at 26 years old.
Will be the next hitter. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Lifted in the air to center. Hap has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
So now here is JT Brubaker. The pitch. And he popped him up.
Brubaker just fouls out into shallow left field.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence.
0-1
He's got great
Brubaker.
language on the mound. He's got
And Thor just attacks. So 0-2 count.
off-speed stuff.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here.
Nice high fastball gets Brubaker swinging.
2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat.
Newman just grounds out to third in the inning.
Time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up.
Paul DeYoung, the new shortstop after Javi Baez left to go to Miami. So nice signing there. So Evans going to be able to make a running play over the shoulder for out number 1.
These guys 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom
So DeYoung stays in division to leaving the
Restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jock Peterson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Can't quite get around in time.
Brubaker can't strike out Jock Peterson.
And they'll try to bounce
Just
it.
waste one with the curveball
But he holds back.
off the plate.
1 and 2 now. And a swing and
Gets him down in the dirt with the slider, though.
there, 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in,
Syndergaard up to bat.
Syndergaard.
So he fouls that one off towards the Cubs
Guys still
bullpen,
looking at 0 in
dugout.
that column. Line towards
And
center field.
Thor's going to break up.
That's the first hit in this one.
And there's the first mistake by Reynolds. That's going to probably be a double. Thor's just going to stop at second. So Reynolds can't make the play in the outfield. Ball must have took a weird bounce, but that puts Syndergaard on second.
At second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
1-0 the count. 1-0 count. The pitch. Right
1-1
on the
count.
inside, Black taken for a called strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive.
And
These guys-
Thor's hit's going to be all for naught as Rizzo grounds out
As the inning is over. So they can't
to end the bottom half of the third.
set for the start of the 4th.
Kutch is going to lead off top of the 4th.
League MVP Andrew McCutchen.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's
And
still
Andrew McCutchen, did he get it?
see these guys
Oh, just foul.
some notable
Kutch thought he had that one.
try and scratch a few
Thor left that right down the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball.
He comes right back at him. So we expected something off speed.
Start seeing an incorporation of some more
So
off-speed
0-2
stuff.
count to Kutch.
This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
There's the inside fastball.
Ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Another inside. The sinker, 2-2 count to Kutch. Nice sliders. He gets Kutch swinging this time. It's 2 strikeouts for Andrew McCutcheon here. That was a decent hit, but that's right to the center fielders. Cruz is 0 for 2.
It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this.
Nice fastball outside, shouldn't have swung.
The windup and the 0-1.
Cabrine just barely gets a piece of that slider.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Started to go around there, but he holds
1-2 count.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go
Cabrine's going to have a base knock there as Peterson's no I would get to that one.
Catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only
Going to bring Reynolds up
so far today, so he's been
with Hayes on first.
Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
1-0 to Reynolds. 0 for 1 in this one, lined out in the second. And Reynolds gets that one right up the middle. And Pirates got something going here with 2 outs in the 4th. First and second with Hayes and Reynolds now on base. That's going to bring up Evans. So he takes the first pitch. As you can see the frustration on Thor. Thought he was going to have a quick, easy 4th inning, but Pirates threatening here with runners on first and second. That's inside, and that's going to get down. And that's going to be the first run of the game. Pirates lead 1-0 here in Wrigley with runners on first and third. A bloop over the first baseman's head by Evans gives the Pirates the lead.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Try to tie him up inside, but Evans fought it off.
At the plate now, number 17.
Thor comes right back with a sinker down in the dirt. The Gaudy can't hold up. 0 for 1. Thor goes to sinker again. 1-1 count as he misses the zone this time. Curveball can't find the location there. Falls behind the count. 2-1. Keeps trying to find the location, but this time DeGaudy chases 2-2. Full count. 4 straight sinkers at this start this at bat. Full count. Thor hung it, and that's a no-doubt home run for DeGaudy. That's going to make it 4-0 Pirates here in the 4th. That's DeGaudy's first home run with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Didn't hit one last year. So he finally goes yard with his new team in year number 2. So he brings Reynolds and Evans around to score.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion.
And Thor knew he hung that one. Very frustrated with himself.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball.
And Stallings is drawn by Ian Happ in center. Nice play.
Play there to end the inning.
Looked like that ball was going to get down, but Hap said, "No, I'm tired of being in the outfield." So, Pirates on 3 hits, add 3 runs, making this a 4 no, add 4 runs, making this a 4-0 game.
The second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there. That one was pretty much...
Brubaker comes right at Bodie with a slider right down the middle. Didn't find the location on that. Was aiming outside.
1-2.
Lost the control. Brink comes back with the fastball. High heat. Can't ring him up. 1-2 count.
Now a ball lined to the left
Bodie
side.
just misses a base hit. So that bounces just outside the third baseline. Making it a 1-2 count.
Now the pitch.
Brubaker hangs the curveball. Oh no, not able to make the play at short. So, Bodie's going to get on base with a base knock.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't.
And that's going to bring up the ever dangerous Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way.
Chris Bryant decided to re-sign with the Cubs after 2 years of speculation that Bryant was going to get traded. Signed a 5-year, $70 million extension this offseason. We're not going to be able to get 2 here, so we're going to go short to 1. As Bryant's able to move Bodie over to second. Brubaker finds DeGaudy for out number 1. Brings up Michael Conforto. 0-1 on the day. As he grounded out to end the top of the third. I mean, bottom half of the third.
Fouled off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball left side.
Cabrines right there for out number 2. Is Conforto not able to get on base? Doesn't advance to runner. It's going to bring up Pittsburgh native Ian Happ, who struck out last time his at-bat. Brubaker finds the zone, 0-1 with the sinker. Comes back with the slider. Happ just laid on it. Again, struggling to find location with the slider now as we get later into this game. Brubaker goes to the well, can't get him to swing. 2-2 count. Has one more pitch to waste, and he does. 3-2 count. Contreras on deck. And Ian Happ fishes. And Brubaker has his 3rd K of the game with a nice curveball in the dirt to end the 4th. Cubs get a base knock, but can't get any runs across.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, JT Brubaker. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Brubaker gets decent wood on that, but flies out to Conforto in right.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Newman comes up to bat, 1 for 2, with a base knock in his first at-bat to start the game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Newman gets a decent hold of one, but just right to Peterson and left for out number 2.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon.
Bring up Andrew McCutcheon.
The old hat trick, 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they...
And we'll just leave it there.
And that's a line out to end the bottom half, the top half of the 5th. Wilson Contreras steps into the bat, 0 for 1 with a ground down. Brubaker only allowed 2 hits so far in this one, but hasn't done a great job of locating his secondary pitches.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
1-2 count as he finds the zone with the curveball.
That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside.
You wanna know how high my payroll is, Timo?
How high?
80 mil.
Is that in? That's in franchise.
That's for the Giants. I effectively cut my payroll in half. Pulled a Pirates.
Oh, jeez.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Brubaker punches out his fourth as Contreras goes fishing with the changeup down and away. Brings up Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 in his Cubs debut. Cabron barehands it, but that ball is out of bounds. It's a goose foul. Brubaker wastes the curveball. 1-2 count.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies.
Another waste of a curveball. DeYoung holds back, making it 2-2. There's the high sinker. DeYoung just laid on that one. Brubaker having a hard time locating the zone. 61 pitches here in the fifth, so nothing too crazy there. And DeYoung gets a hold of that curveball, but right to Phillip Evans for out number 2.
Ready now is Jock Peterson. Struck out in his first at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Sinker from Brubaker. Finds the zone, 0-1 count. Comes back with a slider. Peterson swings way early at that one. Brubaker able to locate the zone. And Peterson with a hard hit to second base. Evans almost throws out Peterson, though, at first. And that's going to do it for Thor. As Matt Duffy's going to come on to pitch hit to... As Thor goes 5 strong, but that's his day. Duffy gets a base knock. Evans going to come up throwing. A nice cannon out there and right. And that holds the runner at second. With Anthony Rizzo up to bat. And before that pitch, Brubaker's going to step off. Pirates are going to have a mound visit. So warm up some people in the bullpen. So it's going to warm up Will Crow, Tyler Bachelor. And now we're back to the action. As Rizzo gets that down the baseline. That's going to be at least 1. So it is now 4-1 Pirates as Rizzo singles home Peterson.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me.
Went to the slider and just misses the zone. Sinker's right there. Reynolds has a long way to go for this one, and he's able to make the catch. So stops the bleeding. Conforto leads the run. Leaves 2 runners on first and second. But Cubs tack on 1, cutting the Pirates' lead to 3. Winkler's going to come on to start the top half of the 6th for the Cubs. He was 6-2 last year as a starter. So he goes to the bullpen. And that brings up O'Neal Cruz. Still looking for that first base hit of his rookie campaign. Michael Feliz in the bullpen warming up for the Cubs along with Merrill Kelly. Good call, Jake, on that one.
On what?
It was Michael Feliz to the Cubs.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just watched it earlier today. That's how I had a slight recollection of it.
Four one, top of the 6th. 1-1 count on Cruz. Cruz is going to have his first base knock as that's in the gap. That should be at least a double. Conforto, we're going to stop there at second. What O'Neill took the turn looking for 3, but a good relay holds him at second. As that's his first hit of his rookie campaign. As Cruz leads off the inning with a leadoff double. Brings up Hayes. 1 for 2 in this one. So Winkler can't find the zone with the curveball, falls behind 1-0 in the count. As the young Buccos looking to build upon last season's dreadful record. They're losing 114 games. Pirates had a lot of injuries throughout the season. Cabrine was on the shelf for 3 months with a broken hand. Mitch Keller didn't produce what they thought he was going to do. Tyler Anderson ended up being their best pitcher after Brubaker started off the year 4-0, finished with at a whopping 7-11. And Cabrine strikes out. That's funny. Can't say that on stream, though. So Reynolds comes up 1 for 2 in this one. Peterson's going to throw it in, and oh no, Cruz is out. What a throw by Peterson. Thought we could tag there, but Peterson shows off that arm strength. Pirates lead 4-1 going into the bottom half of the 6th. Brubaker comes back out. See how long he lasts. Chris Bryant gets a hold of the changeup. Very shallow. As Brubaker fields it, and that's good for out number 1. So Brubaker at 69 pitches. That brings up Conforto, the ex-Met. Still looking for his first hit as a Cub.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs. Behind 0-2 now.
So I'll have to look at the schedule, Jake, and see if it's the same damn schedule.
Yeah, they might have done the thing where they just copy it over.
Conforto's looking for his first at-bat. Strong throw by Hayes. Oh, that's a bang-bang as Conforto gets his first base knock. Shelton doesn't come out to challenge it. So Conforto gets a base knock. Great effort by Hayes across his body with the shift. Basically playing at shortstop. But Conforto's on base with 1 out. Brubaker goes to the well, gets the double play with Happ. Bang, bang. 4-1, Buccos lead, top of the 7th. And that will more than likely do it for Brubaker as he goes 6 full. He'll exit with a 4-1 lead. And that's going to probably bring in Jace Fry, if I had to guess. Jace Fry, the 26-year-old from the White Sox, had a really good turnaround as he was a temporary closer last year. 6 saves on 8 attempts after Rich Rodriguez was traded, the All-Star. So Evans gets a hold of one, but Conforto's right there for out number 1. So, to Gotti up, he homered back in the 4th to give the Pirates a 4-1 lead. That was a beautiful cutter by Winkler. Gotti was behind it.
1-1.
Winkler doesn't get the call there with the curveball in the zone, but the ump can't see, making it 2-1 count.
That's one of those that could go either way.
Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses.
Comes back with a nice cutter, makes it a 2-2 count after DeGaudy can't get a hold of it.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball.
DeGaudy's going to fly out to center. Haps right there to make the play.
Is there, 2 gone.
DeGaudy now 1 for 3 in this one.
Now batting, the catcher.
It's going to bring up Stallings 0 for 2.
Stallings. He was robbed of
Pirates really like Stallings, held on to him last year.
his fortunes here.
He was batting 297,
Controllables, Matty.
so it looks like Stallings is here for the long haul.
See what happens. You cannot control.
Is Peterson able to make the play at the warning track?
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point.
For the Cubs, the catcher.
So we hit the wrong button there.
Jace Fry will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Your attention, please.
So Fry comes on.
For the Pirates, number
There you see his numbers with the Cubs, with the White Sox and the Pirates.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
It's a nasty curveball. Can't find the zone. Goes to the sinker.
And that's swung
1-1 count to Contreras.
1-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels,
As Fry elevates, can't find the zone with the high fastball. So it looked like he was trying to throw that to Soldier Field. So that one was a bad miss. Cabrine right there for out number 1 to start the bottom half of the 7th. So, Brubaker's day, 6 full, 4 Ks, no walks, 5 hits,
To hit is
no errors.
0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's a cold strike.
As Fry comes back with the sinker, able to get ahead in the count 0-1.
Now 4-1 our score to this point. Here's a
Cutter can't find the zone. Count falls to 1-1.
Now here's the pitch.
Fry falls behind in the count, 2-1.
He tends to rack up strikeout numbers.
After the sinker can't find the zone.
However, he does at times get wild.
Comes back, evens count at 2-2.
You know, it's not
Change up
uncommon
down and in.
for a relief
Or
pitcher
down and
to
away.
have really good stuff. And it seems like he's
Come
either
back
really
in to Young.
he'll rack up
De
a
Young
lot of
gets a hold of it, but that one's going to fall foul.
He'll also rack up a lot of base on balls.
Nice catch over there by one of the Cubs fans in the outfield, down the third baseline. Third base box. And Fry gets the strikeout as he gets De Young frozen with a nice curveball down and in.
Peterson now.
number 24.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded
Peterson has
baseline. This is
good numbers against Fry. Correction, he doesn't. I don't know why his zone's straight red then. Peterson 0 for 8 lifetime versus Fry.
toward the left. Reined in.
But Cabrine's going to get Peterson this time for the final out here in the 7th.
Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home.
Cubs have the hits, but they just can't get the run support, and that's going to bring on ex-Pirate Michael Feliz to pitch. Feliz traded at the trade deadline for Amaya, and that's going to bring on the rookie Pedro Leon. Came over in the Astros trade. Career as a pitch hitter, 214, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. We're going to go ahead and call time real quick to get our next bullpen arm up, and it is going to be Crick. And we'll stretch and toss C-Sec in case we need him for a 4-out inning. 4-out save opportunity.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And that pitch from Feliz just died. 81 mile an hour slider. And we were way out in front of it. So we were looking for the hard stuff. 1-1 count as Leon's wearing 26 for the Pirates this season. Leon first plate appearance. He's going to fly out to right field as Conforto is there to make the play for out number 1.
Now batting, second
4-1
baseman,
our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison.
As there's the starter comparison, 6 innings pitched for Brubaker, 1 run, 1 earned, 6 hits, 0 walks, 4 Ks. Thor had 5 innings pitched, 4 earned, 0 walks, 3 Ks.
Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
And that goes foul. Newman just about was able to pull that down the third baseline for a base knock. It's Feliz
Here's the pitch.
pitching his former team pretty much down and away. So 1-1 count to Newman. Feliz can't find the fastball off the top right-hand corner.
Now a swing and a miss.
Goes back to the nice slider as Newman falls behind in the count 1-2.
You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
He takes strike
Feliz doesn't go to the slider, comes in with the heat, and Newman goes down looking. So Andrew McCutcheon looking for his first hit back with the Pirates. 0 for 3 in this one.
to this point. First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the
Feliz
back.
just about served up a meatball, but
Peterson on the run.
this is also
There to make the catch, and that
an
ends
out.
the inning. Down
as
order to
Peterson
go
able to make the play.
They lead it 4-1.
As Nico Horner is going to come on to pitch hit for Feliz. And that's going to bring on Kyle Crick,
Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of
who was 2-3 last year, 17 holds,
number 30.
72 strikeouts, 28 walks. Whip was under 150, so good numbers there. ERA right around 3.28, which is right around his career average.
And stepping in, Nico Horner. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench.
Crick hangs the slider, but Horner way late on that one. Nico Horner, another one of those guys that is really good at platooning. Can play anywhere in the field. Good utility guy. So Crick's just about got him swinging on the 2-seamers. Horner is able to get a piece of it.
Another 0-2 coming. And a good
Crick goes high slider away, and Horner chases for out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Crick was another one of those guys that the Pirates held on to last season. A lot of people thought Kyle Crick would be the guy moved instead of Rich Rodriguez, but calls came in for Rich Rodriguez. Pirates got had an opportunity and a deal that they couldn't pass up. So Kyle Crick was the guy that stayed for one more season and got an extension, where Rich Rodriguez was moved to Houston and later signed with San Diego this offseason. So that's going to bring up Bodie. Crick got 2 outs with the grounder to first for out number 2. Crick tries to locate the slider, loses a little bit of control on that one, but 0-1 count still, as Bodie was able to foul that off. Fouls off another one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there.
That's going to set up 2-seamer away, and Bodie doesn't chase 1-2 count.
And the pitch. And the inning goes
Crick gets him on the slider that was nowhere near the zone. Cubs just trying to get some run support here in the bottom half of the inning. Crick strikes out 2 in the 8th.
And now in the box, O'Neal Cruz.
That's going to bring up O'Neal Cruz, and we're going to schedule to put in Steve Cishek for his first save opportunity. So O'Neal Cruz looking for his second at-bat, second hit of the game. 1 for 3 on the game. So he was able to get his first hit as a Pirate right down into the gap. And he's going to go 1 for 4 on the day more than likely, as he grounds out to second base. I believe that is Bodie at second. Grounds out to Bodie. Bodie throws on to Rizzo for out number 1. Hayes is up, also 1 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
Feliz goes to the well with the slider. Can't hold back on that one. Nice pitch.
Right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
There's a fastball pretty close that time.
1-1 count as Feliz can't find the corner.
And a check swing here as he couldn't
So we're able to. Didn't like that pitch as Cabrine holds up on it. 1-2 count, finds the zone. And Feliz hangs that, but we're not able to catch up to the slider. Just early.
Now another 1-2. Popped up.
Cabrine can't get over the third baseline
And there are 2 gone.
as Chris Bryant able to make the play at third.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he looks at a
1-1 count to Reynolds. Here in the top of the ninth. Pirates looking for an assurance run. That's a base hit. That's a base knock, but right at Bodie, as that's a line drive. Bodie throws on to Rizzo for out number 3. And here comes Steve Csack. So the setup man in Philadelphia for 2 years comes over to the other side of Pennsylvania. Record last year, 2-4 in 53 games with 17 holds.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hey, not impossible.
Chris Bryant, first pitch swinging, out number 1.
To score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to bat will be Michael Conforto. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Csack. He's 0 for 5. No balls.
Conforto
Okay,
0 for
apparently, we've been saying Cueto wrong all this time.
Now the 0-1.
What?
Line hard, deep into left.
His name's not Cueto, it's Cueto.
Folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
It's 100% Cueto.
Digging in.
Well, talk to Matt Vasgersian about that.
Last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
No, that's 100%.
This is line to left.
Raise the Jolly Roger! Pirates win 4-1. Brubaker gets his first win on the year
See a closer finish better than that.
as he's going through the wall of the dugout. Good job, San Diego Studios.
And the score finishes.
As Pirates take the first one of this Cubs series to open the season, Csack gets his first save as a Pirate.
Brubaker gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Steve Csack.
As this could be an interesting year for your Pirates, as you guys will be getting more games on stream this season. Probably more player locks, as there's the Degotti home run that was the difference maker in this one. The Pirates beat the Cubs 4-1 behind good pitching and a good bullpen outing.
First for the victorious Pirates.
So that will do it for the opening day video of the 2022 season. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go check out NM54 Gold Ops, Jacob Reed YouTube, on YouTube. I keep forgetting your YouTube is Jacob Reed. I don't know why I keep saying NM54 Gold Ops. That's his gamer tag. But go check out Jake's channel. A lot of San Francisco gameplay, obviously tips and tricks. Keep up with the gameplay that's going on. Probably when our buddy gets back, we'll be putting up some Warzone gameplay. So go ahead, check that out. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. There's a lot of good content coming with this Pirates franchise, hoping to win a World Series before 2025. All right, guys, that's the video. We'll catch you guys next time.